everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, Miss Valentine and I, we are going to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less, so let's get started. Because we've got some arrests to talk about. Now, conservative news, they're reporting that Democrat Tennessee State Senator Katrina Robinson, well, she's been charged by federal authorities for embezzling $600,000. She took the money from a grant meant for the Healthcare Institute. And she went shopping, y'all. She bought a $5,000 wrought iron door for her home, numerous clothing, accessories, and beauty products. She bought her daughter a Jeep Renegade, and she spent cash on her wedding, her honeymoon, and then legal fees for her divorce. So here is just another case of a Democrat taking what isn't hers, and I will leave a link. Now, the Epoch Times, they're reporting that rioters in Seattle, they launched explosives and other projectiles at police officers on Sunday and injured 6 officers. So please pray for these officers. And guys, we need to be praying for all our men and women in blue across the country. They risk their lives every single day to protect us. But on Sunday, this crowd, well, they were taking part in an anti-police union march after a person set off a large explosive and tried smashing a window of a police vehicle. Well, police officials, they issued an order to disperse. Well, the crowd didn't like that and started throwing rocks and bottles at officers and launched explosives at them. The officers, they used blast balls and pepper spray to control the crowd, which eventually dispersed. And 18 rioters were arrested. And Seattle council members, they have largely sided with the demonstrators, and they voted last week to cut nearly $4 million from the police department's budget. And then the police chief, Carmen Best, well, she resigned the next day. Guys, these Democrat leaders must be voted out. If not, Seattle and other cities, they're going to have a hard time finding and keeping police officers because the police officers, they're going to get tired of all this mess and leave. And I'll leave a link. Now, guys, I haven't watched any of the DNC. Don't plan on watching any of the DNC convention. But on Monday night, I had flipped the channel over, the TV over to the ABC, which I always do every night before I go to bed. That way, when Boxer Daddy gets up very early in the morning, he likes to check the weather to see whether or not he should turn the horses out. Well, when I flipped over Monday night, there was Michelle Obama filling up the screen, so I immediately turned the television off. Now, I'd heard on Twitter that she had pre-recorded her speech, and the Gateway pundit said that on day 1 of the DNC, Democrats were promoting violent protest, open borders, and the devastating and foolish Green New Deal. And they said the virtual DNC was poorly produced and resembled an online awards show. Also, viewership was way down. And from what I understand, it was just a complete disaster for the Democrat Party. One of the squad members, Ayanna Pressley, she called for targeting GOP officials with unrest in the streets. Well, guys, Mark Taylor, he has said that the hordes of chaos have been released, and this will all take place until after the election. President Trump will be elected in 2020, but then the day and the week that follows that, we better just, hold on and be prepared because there's going to be a lot of civil unrest, but I think by Christmas, it's all going to be fine. Anyway, we know that Presley, she was just following Satan's plan. Then Michelle Obama, she proudly urged her fellow Democrats to break the law and to vote early and then go vote in person. Now, of course, she attacked our wonderful president. Nothing new there. President Trump said that she's in over her head, and he says she should have made the speech live. He called the speech extremely divisive, which I'm sure it was, and I'll leave a link. Now, the Epoch Times is reporting that a former CIA officer has been charged with selling top secret information to China over the span of a decade. Alexander Ukchong Ma, a 67-year-old Hawaii resident, was arrested and charged with conspiracy to transfer classified information, including top secret information, to China, an offense that could lead to life in prison. Now, Alexander started working for the CIA in 1982, and he turned allegiances by 2001. The charges are the latest in a string of prosecutions targeting Chinese espionage activities in the United States. In this case, well, it sounds airtight, since the FBI has video footage where Alexander is literally counting out $50,000 while relaying classified information to the Chinese. Now, guys, I'll link the story if you want to read the full details. Yet, unfortunately, the trail of Chinese espionage is long and strung with former American intelligence officers who betrayed their colleagues and their country. Well, pray all these traitors are arrested and they find Jesus in prison. Now, Jim Hoft tweeted this out. On same day as DNC speech, AP reports Andrew Cuomo killed 11,000 New Yorkers in nursing homes, not 6,000, and it's likely much higher. End tweet. Now, guys, when I first reported this a while back, someone had made a comment on my video, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who that was, but they said that it was 12,000, not 6,000 nursing home residents that had died. And lo and behold, they were right. This is devastating and horrific how these 5 dirty Democrat governors have killed our precious seniors, and they should all be investigated for this. And to top off Andrew Cuomo's actions, Michelle 6.0 tweeted that Governor Cuomo gave himself a $71,000 pay raise, which makes him the highest paid governor in the country. Guys, most people don't even make $71,000 in a year, and that was the amount of his raise. Plus, Michelle said he's writing a book. New Yorkers, please vote out this evil man and then lock him up. And President Trump, on August 16th, issued a warning to New York City's Mayor Bill de Blasio following a wave of gun violence in the city over the weekend that left at least 7 people dead, 49 others shot. The city has seen a spike in violent crimes in recent months. Monthly shootings have surged 194% compared to the same day period in 2019. And we know it's because of Cuomo's bail reforms that allow criminals to just stay out of jail even after repeated arrest. Now, Mayor Bill de Blasio, he had the New York Police Department budget cut by $1 billion. And de Blasio said on Monday that the city will continue to rely on the New York Police Department in addressing the surge in violent crime. Can you imagine how frustrating it must be for these police officers? They arrest people. They're trying to get these violent criminals off the street. Then they just let them go, let them back out. And the officers, they don't have any job security right now with these budget cuts. And the mayor clearly sides against the police, but relies on the police to handle the violence. Well, our wonderful president he sees what's happening, and he tweeted this out. Law and order, if NYC mayor can't do it, we will, in tweet. Well, Mr. President, I say it's time to step in, and I'll leave a link. Now, I have said before, chaos will reign, and in my opinion, it's going to rain until Christmas. So, guys, please keep praying, stay safe. And then, wanted to let you know, just saw this late last night, Laura Loomer, she won the Republican primary for Florida's 21st Congressional District. Guys, this is awesome, and congratulations to Laura. And now I'm going to leave you with Psalm 96, verses 1 through 6 that say, "Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise his name. Proclaim his salvation day after day. Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous deeds among all peoples. For great is the Lord and most worthy of praise. He is to be feared above all gods, for all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and glory are in his sanctuary." Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.